Hi students, hello, I am Naresh, entering into the 15th episode of electrochemistry. Let us continue with numericals on electrode potentials, how to calculate cell potential. Before entering into calculations of cell potential, let me give you what is cell notation. Cell notation is always a simplest way of representing a cell reaction. While writing the cell notation, this double vertical line always denotes salt bridge. Sometimes instead of salt bridge, you may have a dotted line which indicates porous diaphragm. Always never forget, left hand electrode is written first here, right hand electrode. Left hand electrode is anode, right hand electrode is cathode. What is the spontaneous reaction occurring at anode? Oxidation. What is the spontaneous reaction occurring at cathode? Reduction. So therefore, what does this represent? Zinc electrode is the anode, copper electrode is the cathode. That is the reason why Zn to Zn plus 2, oxidation, cupric to copper, reduction, left hand electrode, anode, oxidation, right hand electrode, cathode, reduction. Another example, sodium, aluminum, anode, cathode. At sodium, oxidation occurs, anode, Na to Na plus. At cathode, Al plus 3 to Al, which is reduction, cathode. But the problem actually sometimes while writing a cell notation is when a non-metal electrode is used. Why? I am constructing a cell using nickel electrode and chlorine electrode, where nickel electrode is the anode, chlorine electrode is the cathode. There is no issue with anodic representation. Nickel gives Ni plus 2, no issue for you, therefore no problem. But here this is cathode. How should cathode be represented? Cathode must be represented by reduction. But if you see Cl minus Cl2, oxidation, it is not wrong. While representing the cell notation, platinum should not come in between, means you should not write PtCl2 Cl minus. Actually is correct, but it is not a proper convention. Therefore, that is the reason why, to make it convenient, even though it is not proper, you are writing Cl minus Cl2 platinum. It looks like oxidation, but make it a point, this is a right hand electrode. Always reduction only should occur, means it is not Cl minus getting converted to Cl2, it is Cl2 converted to Cl minus. This is the only highlighted point that you should be seeing. There is no issue when metals are being used, only issue comes when non-metal is used. Since non-metal electrode is acting like cathode, and at cathode reduction should occur, it should be Cl2 Cl minus. While writing Cl2 Cl minus, the problem comes with platinum should come inside the cell notation, which is not a correct convention. To write platinum at the extreme right, what did I do? I wrote Cl minus Cl2. Writing Cl minus Cl2 should not confuse you, I am telling you. Like here reduction, here also reduction. It looks like oxidation, but you should think that Cl2 only gets reduced to Cl minus. So, nickel oxidizes to nickel ion, chlorine reduces to chloride ion. What is the advantage of cell notation? A cell notation always tells you the cell reaction. What does, we are writing so many times, so we will take this. Na gives Na plus spawn. Al plus 3 gives Al. What is the cell reaction? Na, Al plus 3, Al, Na plus. This cell notation is telling this is the cell reaction. While writing the cell notation, no need to write any coefficients or balancing the charges. You can write Na plus Al plus 3. But when you write a cell reaction, always be careful, like 3 Na plus. Even though there is 3 here, you need not write 3 here. No need to worry. Similarly, did you understand this, all of you? Sodium oxidizes, aluminum ion reduces. Sir, how to write this also, please tell. What is our anode? Nickel. So, nickel gives nickel plus 2. Cathode, what should happen? Reduction. Cl2 gives 2Cl minus. Net reaction. Nickel plus Cl2 gives nickel plus 2 plus 2Cl minus. So, what is the cell notation? This. What is the cell reaction? This. That is what I am telling. It may be looking like chloride to chlorine, but this is cathode. Therefore, it should be Cl2 to Cl minus. Hope you understood how to write cell notation from cell reaction from cell notation, and vice versa. Meaning, someone is giving you Mg plus Fe plus 2 gives Mg plus 2 plus Fe is given to you. Right cell notation is the question. Oh, what is undergoing which is undergoing oxidation? Magnesium. So, magnesium will be our anode. And which is the species undergoing reduction? Ion. So, Fe plus 2 will be our cathode. Hope you understood the cell notation. Very good. Then the question comes is, how to calculate cell potential? Cell potential is also called EMF of the cell. Cell potential, though, common thing. What is the spontaneous process at cathode? SRP. So, SRP at cathode, we are giving positive sign. Positive sign means mathematically positive. What is the spontaneous reaction at anode? SOP. So, SRP at cathode plus SOP at anode will give you the cell potential. Why plus sign for them? I am not telling their actual value, I am telling mathematical value. Why plus? Spontaneous at cathode is reduction, spontaneous at anode is oxidation. So, the cell potential is equal to SRP at cathode plus SOP at anode. No, sir, but the problem is you only told problems actually will be given on the basis of reduction potentials. Then what should I do? No problem. Keep SRP at cathode like that only. What is SOP at anode? Minus SRP at anode. Plus SOP at anode is nothing but minus SRP at cathode. Whatever is the SOP value, what will be the SRP value with opposite sign, and vice versa. So, plus SOP at anode, I am replacing it with minus SRP at anode. Now, tell me, both are represented in terms of SRP. Therefore, can I now say SRP at cathode minus SRP at anode will give you the cell potential, which I wrote E naught cathode minus E naught anode, E naught RHE minus E naught LHE. If they don't mention anything and they say standard electrode potential, then you should understand that it is standard reduction potential. Then how to do the problem, sir? How to do the problem? While doing the standard electrode potential and cell potential problems, no need to worry about the charges present on the species, meaning Na plus Al plus 3Al, calculate E naught cell is the question asked. Calculate E naught cell is the question asked. Given E naught Na plus Na minus 2.71, E naught Al plus 3Al minus 1.66. Tell me, are we the deciding factor for cathode anode, or he decided? He decided. How? This is anode, this is cathode. This is anode, this is cathode. So, what should be the formula? SRP at cathode minus SRP at anode. The question is, did he give SRP or did he give SOP? Na plus to Na, reduction. Al plus 3 to Al, reduction. Both the values given to you are SRPs. Formula SRP, and sir, here Na gives Na plus, here this is a cell notation. This is a cell notation where oxidation occurs at anode, reduction occurs at cathode. Forget it. While solving the problem, whether anode or cathode, we are interested to take and calculate the problem based on SRPs. So, what is the formula? SRP at cathode minus SRP at anode. What is SRP at cathode? Minus 1.66. Cathode is aluminum. What is SRP at anode? Minus of minus 2.71. SRP at cathode, SRP at anode. SRP at cathode minus SRP at anode will be some plus value, maybe exactly speaking 1.05. Did we get this value to be positive or negative? Positive. What does it indicate? The cell potential is positive. The cell reactions are spontaneous, meaning sodium getting oxidized to Na plus, Al plus 3 reducing to Al are spontaneous reactions because the E naught value is given to be positive. Did you understand? Yes, sir. If you take one more problem, I think it will be better. Slightly difficult one, let us take. Mg plus 2, double vertical line. Let us change it. Cu plus 2, double vertical line. Fe plus 2 Fe is given to you. E naught Fe plus 2 plus 0.44. E naught Cu plus 2 Cu plus 0.34. I have slightly made the things a little more tougher. Many things. This is a special type of a problem. First one is a basic. This is a slightly different type of a problem. Are we deciding cathode anode, or did he give the cell notation? He gave the cell notation, sir. Very good. When he gave the cell notation, what shall we do? When he gave the cell notation, E naught cathode minus E naught anode. What is this E naught? SRP. What did he give here? Fe plus 2. Is it oxidation or reduction? Oxidation. We want SOP or SRP? SRP. What did he give? SOP. Therefore, what shall we do? Convert it. I am not having much time at this juncture, so I am just changing this and this reverse. So, therefore, the sign becomes minus. Malla, I repeat, Fe plus 2 was this, which is SOP. I wanted to convert it to SRP. So, that Fe plus 2 Fe sign minus. What is this? Cu plus 2 Cu. Happy. SRP. First problem solved. Second, cathode minus anode. What is cathode here? He gave cathode to be iron. So, I have no other go. I have to take it to be iron. Minus of. What is anode? Copper. Plus 0.34. What is my answer? Minus 0.78. Oh, I got a negative value. What does this indicate? This cell reaction is not a spontaneous reaction. Cell potential is negative. Cell reaction is non-spontaneous. Cell is not a source of energy. Hope you understood. One more thing, did you understand? Whenever I am doing any E naught value problems, I am not worried about the charges present on them. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, doesn't matter. Charges become important only when concentration changes will be occurring. So, now the next point is, what is the effect of concentration on electrode potential values? That is actually given by Nernst equation. What is the effect of concentration change on electrode potential values and cell potential value? This was actually given by Nernst equation. Delta G is equal to delta G naught plus. Delta G is equal to delta G naught plus RT ln QC. RT ln QC is the relation. This is called Nernst equation. But delta G is equal to minus NFE. Learn this. Delta G naught is equal to minus NF E naught. You learnt this in thermodynamics. If you substitute and write everything, it will be E equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln QC. What did I do? Delta G minus NFE, delta G naught minus NF E naught. divided throughout by NF minus NF. E, I repeat, delta G minus NFE. Delta G naught minus NF E naught divided throughout by minus NF. So what did I get? What did I get? E is equal to E naught RT by NF ln QC, which is nothing but equal to E naught minus 2.303 RT by NF log QC. All these are different forms of Nernst equation only. All these are different forms of Nernst equation only. So I want the value. What is the value? If I take R in 8.314 joules per Kelvin, all in SI units at 298 Kelvin, SI and 298 Kelvin, R 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole, 96,500 coulombs. Then what do I get? When I simplify all of them, E is equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by N log QC. This is the equation that you are supposed to remember as a Nernst equation for solving the problem. What is QC? Product concentration by reactant concentration. QC is nothing but Kc at equilibrium. At any point of the reaction, it is QC. At equilibrium, it is called Kc. Whether it is QC or Kc, this should be always product concentration by reactant concentration. What is N? Number of electrons participating in the reaction, whether half cell reaction or complete cell reaction. What is E? Electrode potential at any concentration. What is E naught? Standard electrode potential. N, number of electrons are participating in the reaction. QC, product by. That is the reason why, as I was telling you, this equation, Nernst equation, always is useful in telling you the effect of concentration on electrode potential value. Concentration changes always influence electrode potential values. This sign is a minus sign. Always never forget when you write logarithm of products by reactants, always this should be minus. It can be written also for the total. For entire cell reaction, this is the one. Let us say, no sir, I wanted to write it for metal electrode, single electrode. At metal electrode, reduction occurs like this, and this is a solid. So I am replacing E is equal to E naught for metal electrode. E is equal to E naught minus 0.0591 by N logarithm of product by reactant. What is product? M. What is product? M. What is reactant? Is M solid by concentration of metal ion. But for solids, the concentration is taken as unity. Therefore, E is equal to E naught minus 0.591 by N logarithm of M plus metal ion. Therefore, E is equal to E naught plus 0.0591 by N logarithm of metal ion concentration. So now, this is the expression for the total cell reaction. This is for half cell reaction where you can see minus, plus. Here metal ion only, it is a half cell. Metal ion in the numerator, plus sign. Metal ion in the numerator, plus sign. But how did I derive this from this only? If you still wanted to write as minus, you can write minus and write logarithm of 1 by metal ion concentration. It is your will and wish. If you want to put minus here, logarithm of 1 by metal ion. If you want to plus here, logarithm of metal ion. Similarly, if you take a non-metal, it will give you x plus n electrons. If I solve all these things, assuming that E is equal to E naught plus 0.0591 by N minus logarithm of x minus n concentration by X gas, partial pressure of gas. Most of the books are not using this terminology. They are leaving it to be 1. What is this px meaning for me? Suppose if it is this is a chlorine. If nothing is mentioned, we think that the gas is actually bubbled at 1 bar. Therefore, in many of the books, this will be written as just like that, and minus 0.0591 by n logarithm of non-metal ion concentration. This, because this is taken to be 1 bar, but I wanted to clarify, I can rub it off, no issue. When this X2 is bubbled at 1 bar. But is it a rule that every time when they actually give you a numerical on gas reactions, do they bubble the gas at 1 bar only? Therefore, I wanted to tell Px2. If they mention any gas, they have to write that also. So, please see that in the case of non-metal, minus is there, numerator non-metal ion, partial pressure at the denominator, minus product by reactant. In all cases, frankly, all these things are derived from this only. Minus 0.0591 by n log product by reactant, plus metal ion in the numerator, minus non-metal ion in the numerator, minus partial pressure if is given to be 10 bar, 5 bar, 2 bar, then it is at the denominator. Please check these particular equations. Metal ion numerator, positive. Non-metal ion numerator, negative, but also not to be forgotten, if pressure is actually given, that should be there in the denominator. In many of the books, you don't see this partial pressure because it is generally at 1 bar. But this should be always be careful about. Shall we solve 1 or 2 problems on this? Chalo. Let us solve the problem. Let us solve the problem. Cu plus 2, 0.1 molar, double vertical line, Mg plus 2, double vertical line, Sn plus 2 Sn, 0.1 molar, 0.01 molar is given to you. E naught Mg plus 2 Mg minus 2.37, E naught Sn plus 2 Sn minus 0.14 given to you. SRPs are given, very good, happy. Concentration changes are there, problem. So, E naught cell first, cathode minus anode, cathode minus anode minus 0.14 minus of minus 2.37, calculate 2.23 something like that. What is this E naught? What is this E naught? I want E. E is equal to E naught, but before that I wanted to write equation. What is the spontaneous equation? Mg gives Mg plus 2 electrons. What is the reaction here? Sn plus 2 electrons gives Sn. How many electrons are participating? 2. So, minus 0.0591 by 2. Logarithm of E is equal to 2.23 minus 0.0591 by 2. 2 electrons are participating. Logarithm of products by reactants. What are products? Mg plus 2 Sn. Sn unity, forget. Mg plus 2. What is it? 0.01. Okay. What are the reactants? Mg, Sn plus 2. Mg unity, Sn plus 2, 0.1. Simplify this. This will be nothing but our E cell. This is what actually is Nernst equation and its application. We can also extend this particular Nernst equation to next part also. So, that is all in this particular class. We will concentrate on the Nernst equation and its applications in the next class. Thank you very much.